I'm Jason Klom, and this is Comedy on Vinyl. The year is 1986, the album Polka Party, the artist Weird Al Yankovic, and my guest is my best friend and yours, Dan Gomiller.
Welcome.
You're welcome.
No, wait. I don't have to introduce this.
No, you don't have to introduce the show.
That's a different show.
Yep, that's an absolutely different show. Okay. So this week we're talking.
I'm not used to that.
No, that's fine. You and I have talked about Weird Al on the show before, mostly Weird Al on the show before.
Yeah.
First episode was with you and Ari. Was it you, me, and Ari talking about it? Okay, talking about in 3D and talking over it because that's what we thought the show was going to be for a while. That lasted 2 episodes, thank Christ. Then you and I talked Bad Hair Day with Rachel Bloom. No, not Bad Hair Day. I'm sorry. Even worse.
Yeah.
Have you and I done any more Weird Al, or is it between that and like 8 years later? Then you came on to talk last year to do Fire Sign.
There was that, and then Fire Sign. Yeah.
Okay. And I know that there were some other ones in between, probably.
Yeah, I mean,
early
there was
on.
we did there was a Christmas one with what's his name?
Oh yeah,
Zero Mostel doing the Grinch.
Yeah, that's good point. Yeah,
that was a hell of a one.
What I would really like someone to do, and I prefer it not be me, is to cut his audio to or put his audio under the cartoon, because I want to see how that looks. Or maybe it would be more appropriate to the Jim Carrey film. It would then be shorter, so a shorter version of the Jim Carrey film is not a bad thing. So I was not 100% sure why you picked this one until you told me that this is the first. Is this the first record or first comedy record you bought for yourself ever?
It was not bought for myself. It was my first Weird Al album that I owned.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Dad got it for me for Christmas. I think that was like after I had discovered his Weird Al tapes, because he had in 3D and.
Okay, so those were his.
Yeah.
Those first few. Okay.
Exactly. And so I think that was the year that I got a Walkman. And I got Weird Al Yankovic Polka Party.
That's amazing.
And I listened the shit out of it.
Did you get it this year, or was it a few years after that?
From my recollection, we were still living in Milford, which means it was probably when this came out, because 90 is when we moved to Lawrence. So.
Okay. That's kind of great.
Yeah.
That's kind of great. Did you, when you got your first Walkman, break it? When my parents bought me a Walkman, I broke it immediately. I
did not break it immediately. I mean, it broke over time.
Sure.
I was a young child with a Walkman. So.
Yeah. Why did they give me, at 6 years old, a very nice, I've looked it up since, it's a very nice Walkman.
I would have been, this album released in 86, but like very end of 86. So I was probably just about like 7 or 8 when I got this. Okay. I don't know if it was the year it came out or like the year after. I know it was before 90, so within a couple years of it releasing is when I got it.
Okay. That makes sense. So it was still, it was still pretty fresh.
It was the newest album.
Yeah. Trying to see if I've ever seen this Weird Al, the accordion. The cover, let's start here, Dan. Well, this is a very good cover.
It's an F sharp, by the way.
What is an F sharp, Dan?
Well, he's playing on the cover.
Okay. Okay, good.
In case you're curious.
Is that on the trivia on the website that you looked up? Oh, my God. Oh, no. Guys, that's fine.
The news for me on this, when I was just doing a bit of research, is that this was a commercial failure and made Weird Al think that his career was over.
Wow. Because this is what? What record is this? Fourth?
This is the fourth one.
Okay. So, yeah, I mean, wow. That's fucking crazy. That's insane. I mean, there's also a lot of really good songs on here.
After, was it the Dare to Be Stupid? Was it Dare to Be Stupid, the third one?
I should probably know this.
Because Dare to Be Stupid came out in 85.
Okay.
That one was like his, like a critic, was very successful. And then this came out and never peaked past 177 on the Billboard. Yeah.
I'm wondering if it's basically like a lack of a Michael Jackson song. Do we think that's number one?
Well, he did. In an interview I was reading on the Wikipedia, he did say that he thought that maybe he peaked at "Eat It."
Sure. Yeah.
After this came out,
I get that. I would. I mean, he was prepared. He had his architecture degree. He would have been good.
A lot of people said like it just felt like he was going through the motions in this one.
Okay.
I feel like it's quite possible too, because there were some things that he was pressured into on this album from what I gather from some of his interviews.
Okay.
And so this might be one of the first albums that really made him feel like it's mandatory fun, name of his last contractual album.
Sure.
Because they wanted him to do a song that was off of an album, off their label, and popular. Mm-hmm. And so that's why he did Living with a Hernia.
Okay. Wow.
Because Living in America, Rocky 5 or Rocky 4 had just come out.
Yeah.
And that was like the song from Rocky 4.
Okay.
And they actually even, the music video, he's on the same set from Rocky 4.
That's fucking funny.
So that was like, sort of like, you need to do this.
Yeah.
And then Toothless People, he got the permission from Rolling Stones to do it because he thought Ruthless People, the movie, was going to be very popular and the song would be very popular.
Sure.
And it wasn't.
Right.
But he already asked permission, so he felt like if he didn't do the song, he would be snubbing the Rolling Stones.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
So again, he kind of felt obligated to do that song.
Wow.
Most of the songs on this, I think the majority of the songs on this are more style parodies and original songs than they are direct parodies.
Right.
Which I was noticing when I was driving, and then I was reading about it. There's like five original or style parodies, 4 actual parodies, and his Polka remix.
Wow. Okay.
And it's his shortest album too, with 10 songs on it.
Huh.
All of which are less than 4 minutes, more than 3 minutes.
It blew by fast. So I did not realize in terms of length that it was that short compared to the other album. That's interesting. That sucks because I like all the songs on here.
Yeah, and apparently a lot of his original songs became kind of fan favorites over the years, but the album itself was not received, even though it was submitted for a Grammy and never won any awards or anything.
Wow,
never got platinum or gold or anything like that. So, and it was his first album not to be.
Yeah,
I think it might be one of his few. That and Poodle Hat. Poodle Hat was also not well received.
Sure. I mean, I honestly, when Poodle Hat came out, I was in a bad frame of mind, so I didn't like it when it came out. On revisiting, I was like, no, this is good. But that's the only other one that, you know why I think it had been so long between that and whatever was before that. I feel like it wasn't Running with Scissors, right? It wasn't a full 8 years, but it was. See, guys, I'm just. Everybody expects me to be an expert, but I'm not. No, it was Straight Outta Linwood, but that was
right.
Wait, no, that was the last. Wait, Running. No, it was. Good one. Sorry, it was Running with Scissors was 99. Poodle Hat was 03, and then Straight Outta Linwood was 06. And I loved all of Straight Outta Linwood, but I think that's because I'd fallen back into it's okay to be a grown up and like Weird Al.
Yeah,
that's what that was. Yeah, this is. I mean, okay. Well, let's start here. What's your favorite song on this record?
Oh, well, I mean, it's a toss-up for me because I really like his songs that kind of ramp up a little bit.
Yep.
So, I really like One of Those Days.
Yeah.
And I also really like Christmas at Ground Zero. For me, that's a classic Christmas song.
Yeah.
For me, right? But, I mean... Good Enough for Now is Arian Mai's wedding song.
I mean, it's perfect. It's if I was going to pick, I know you didn't ask, and that's fine. That's fine. I don't think I knew what this was a parody of, by the way, at all, style-wise. Dog Eat Dog. That might be my favorite. I did
not at the time either. Dog Eat Dog is so good. I have since learned that I really like the Talking Heads.
Yeah.
And I've always liked Dog Eat Dog, and that explains a lot of things because I love the style, and that's what that is.
It's perfect. I mean, he does walk that line where if you do almost a direct parody of a line from another thing, what you make has to be so perfect stylistically, otherwise it sounds like you're just jacking that song.
Yeah,
but he does the what's he say? What's the exact line in it? Sometimes I ask myself, and it's almost an exact parrot, and this would suck if that's all he had done that had any proper resemblance. It's you're just jacking that song.
Yeah.
But no, it's elements of so many Talking Heads songs.
And his style parodies truly do that as well. The Jackson Park Express is a really good. So good. Or the I forget what it's called. The one that's all the freaking like corporate terms.
Oh yeah. That's on. Is that on Mandatory Fun?
Yeah. That's all. That's like
mission statement. That's the name of it.
Mission statement, and that's like I did not sleep well last night, and I can't remember words. The three names that used to also have Young.
Yeah. The Crosby,
Stills, and Nash.
Yeah.
It's totally like, but like when you listen to it, you can hear the different Crosby, Stills, and Nash songs that influenced it. It's not just one song that influenced it. You can hear all of it flowing through it.
It's interesting to me because like there are some art forms where influences are really easy to spot. There are some art forms where people make the homage or like the influence really obvious. And then there are people who can do this thing where they seamlessly merge a bunch of chunks of different things from the same artist that has influenced them or that they are trying to parrot. And that seems impossible to me. That's why I can't do what Al does. But it's that like how do you mix 10 songs into one song and they're all recognizable?
Because he truly is a music educated man.
Yeah.
Right? Sure. He's not just a dude making funny songs. He truly understands the music he's making. I mean, that's why he's a producer now.
Sure,
because he understands not just the surface level, but the underneath. Like I was noticing in Christmas in Ground Zero, the way he kind of goes up and down in pitch.
Yeah.
With the air raid sirens going in the background, they go along with the up and down of those sirens almost perfectly. So like he's singing a siren, a nuclear siren. But you don't know. I didn't notice it as a kid. I didn't appreciate it at that level as a kid. But listening to it now, I'm like, that's some very creative writing.
It's insane. And that's just all, and he nails the Phil Spector wall of sound sort of sound. And it's also, obviously, that's why he made it a Christmas song. But, and it, for those, if you're completists, there is a grosser version of this one out there. And it's, boy, oh boy, is it. Or wait, I'm thinking The Night Santa Went Crazy. Wait, but now.
There is actually the polka. There is a version they had on like some live MTV thing where he changed the ending instead of the Keeping My Baby part.
Oh, really?
Because that was too controversial or something.
Oh, that's really funny. Even though it's from an existing song. That's fine. That's fine.
It's the 80s, man. It's the 80s.
I guess so, I suppose.
But listening to it, I'm like just kind of remembering some of the stuff I didn't get. And there's things like I don't know their parodies because I was little and I did not have the skill set.
Here's Johnny is the one for me that I had never, ever even heard. Who's Johnny? I had no idea. I've only recently heard it for the first time, I think.
What's really interesting is I forget who it was. It probably says it here, but one of the guys who did Who's Johnny loved the idea of the song so much that he showed up to the studio with the floppy disk with the synthesizer bits in it so that Weird Al could use them in his version of the song.
Oh my God. I mean, he does. I think he thanks everybody who gave him the rights, but I'm assuming it was El DeBarge or somebody from DeBarge. That's amazing. Oh, I love hearing stuff like that. When you're that nerded out that somebody else wants to fuck around with what you're doing, and usually does it in as respectful a way as he can possibly do. I mean, that's kind of great. Wow. Is that song from Short Circuit? I can't remember. In my head, it is. Okay, so I didn't make that up. Even though, have you seen the music video?
I have not.
This is one because it's batshit from what I remember seeing. It's kind of crazy. The original that is, and I don't know if that's actually Ed McMahon or if that's an imitator. I'm assuming it's an imitator, but I don't know.
Oh, here we go. According to Weird Al,
yes,
Peter Wolf,
yes.
The man who wrote Who's Johnny enjoyed the parody idea so much that he personally brought into the studio the floppy disk that contained the song's programmed synthesizer parts.
Okay. That's fucking great. Wow.
So he was totally 100% behind it.
It's nice to know that that early on into his career, though, and also at a moment where it was almost going to fall apart, possibly. Dan, let's marvel if this.
The next album was... so well. That was even worse. Was so well received. It's his best-selling album at the time.
Wow. Okay.
So he learned from those two albums that careers have lulls and peaks.
Yeah.
And not to get too lost in the lulls because there may be a peak right around the corner.
It's weird though because it's such a very specific. He didn't have like, if you go to like a Stan Freberg or some other comedians who did, they had backups. Like if Spike Jones had failed, he could have continued being a straight musician. Stan Freberg could have gone back to writing ads, and I guess Weird Al
would have been an architect. He would have built the new World Trade Center.
It would have been a parody of the World Trade Center. I mean, let's be honest. It'd be a little goofy, a little crazy looking, and
speaking of that. I don't know if he can now, but for the longest time, he could not perform Christmas at Ground Zero because Ground Zero became synonymous with 9/11 in the World Trade Center.
That's wow.
And people who didn't grow up in the 80s and understood the concept of nuclear annihilation.
Sure.
Didn't have that immediate response to that phraseology. He had to stop playing it live. What was it? I was going through like things that I did not understand.
Oh, okay.
Living with a hernia. My brother had a hernia, and so I thought that song was hilarious.
Wait, he had a hernia as a young boy?
Yeah.
Why? What the hell?
I don't know. I never really. I don't remember much of that, and I wasn't really involved in a lot of the medical conversations. I just knew he had one.
It's so fucking weird.
Yeah.
Huh. Your family's broken.
Oh yeah.
I mean that was one that I enjoyed, and I think it was it was just like, okay, I'm assuming all of these things would make sense to a grown up. Is what anything that I didn't get, I just assumed okay, that probably makes sense to a grown up.
Exactly. I watched the music video for that. I mean, I hadn't at the time, but I have now.
Sure.
And I was reading through the thing and saying he's like, I don't know how to dance, but if you let me watch it, I can break it down and mimic it.
Sure.
And they had a choreographer, and so that's what I did. So he dances like a very in pain James Brown in it.
That's fucking great.
And there's like James Brown does like all the crazy feet stuff.
Sure.
So there's a scene where you're looking down at his feet, and one of his feet does a whole 360.
That's fucking great. I love it. Oh my goodness! There's such commitment, to these things. Dog Eat Dog.
There's a lot of that I didn't fully understand because obviously, as a 7 or 8 year old living in rural New York, I didn't have a lot of experience with the corporate cubicle world. And I was too young to really know David Letterman, so I didn't even know about stupid human tricks.
Oh wow, that's really
so
funny.
I was like, oh, well, I guess if he does something cool, he can be on a talk show. Like, that's what I thought he meant. Yeah. I didn't know, like, it was a specific bit that he was referencing.
Sure. That makes sense. They allowed me to watch that show way too often. So, and then Addicted to this is one of those that, again, and Weird Al has no shame in just what seems like shoehorning a parody into another song, but I don't hate it. The Robert Palmer song is very good and very catchy. He keeps it going. Yeah.
That one I understood pretty much all of the lyrics.
That's fair.
I got it.
It is about food.
At that time, Idaho was just this magical place potatoes came from. Now I live there.
Yeah. You finally realized your childhood dream.
I finally realized my childhood dream to go watch potatoes grow.
Is there have you ever had a special, this is a serious question, have you ever had a special potato moment in Idaho? It must have happened once. I mean, they're that plentiful and they don't shut up about it. Have you had a special
honestly,
potato
people
moment?
Here don't really give too much of a shit about potatoes.
It's not true. Oh, Boise said an exclamation point at the end, Dan, so they must. So what's your favorite potato moment in Idaho?
My favorite potato moment?
Yep. It's a new segment on the podcast. We only got one episode left after this, but my favorite potato moment segment. I hope I remember to ask our final guest.
The one that you already recorded. Favorite potato moment.
Thank you for taking this seriously, Dan. I'm just throwing us off the rails. Sorry.
I'm trying to think.
You must have
I think my favorite potato moment is discovering how good they are cooked in a freaking air fryer.
Okay. That's good.
They're delicious. That's a recent discovery, but they're very good.
Okay.
My least favorite potato moment is the amount of them that we had to let rot in the fields because no one could deliver them because of the pandemic.
That's a sad potato moment. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Potato Moments.
There were tons and tons of potatoes rotting.
That's really sad.
Yeah.
It is sad. Who doesn't like a nice, good potato? I apologize. This is just, look, one of these days I really like. I mean, it is a perfect, it's listy, but it escalates, as you say.
Yeah. I think that's one of the first songs I really understood the escalation in it. And I think that's, like, a lot of my comedy now likes to build on things like that and escalate, and I'm pretty sure that was the song that influenced that.
That makes sense. It is all like just set up as some normal things are happening on my shitty day, and then obviously
and then they escalate, but he still throws in the occasional like nothing event.
Yeah. Not even anything good on TV. I don't even know what my favorite. It is it is so good that I remembered almost all the lyrics, which is not true for every Weird Al song or even album, but I think I remembered most of the lyrics, and it still makes me delighted every time the higher and higher and higher and higher it gets.
And I was very surprised with myself that I not only instinctively remembered all the lyrics, I also instinctively remembered the order of the songs, because I listened to this on audio cassettes. It was just always in order.
How long until you got a second audio cassette for your own collection after this? After you bought it?
I never did.
No? Just used all your dad's tapes or recordings?
Oh, you mean overall? Weird Al
yes. Yeah. Overall. Like, when did you get a second cassette to play in your Walkman is my question.
Let's see. I didn't get Even Worse.
Okay.
I don't think I actually...
Wait, you didn't get Even Worse? I swear. How did I hear it?
Well,
Did Mike have it?
I didn't get it when it came out.
Oh, okay, right.
I had found it used at that used cassette store by the bus stop when we were going to Cooperstown once.
Interesting. Okay.
And I was like, oh, I should listen to that.
Yeah.
And I loved it. Which album was it that had... No, not that one. No.
I never had the Nirvana
Might be
one.
Bad Hair Day.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was Bad Hair Day, Amish Paradise, because I remember listening to that on the bus.
Sure.
On the way to Bosse's, my senior year of school.
Okay. A lot, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm. That and ICP.
I forgot that you were a bit of a juggalo for a while, Dan. This is one of those things that...
Jigga boom bow. Welcome to the House of Horrors.
Oh, no. Uh-oh.
Now sit down, because I'm about to scare you.
Dan, would you go to the gathering of the Juggalos?
No.
Okay. I will say
it's way too Christian of an environment for me.
Because I will say, a friend of the show, Nathan Rabin, has written extensively about how he did not want to go, and then it ended up being a life-changing event for him going.
No, it seems like the Juggalos are actually generally very cool people to each other and to others. It's sort of like how, the Hells Angels are, they kill people, but they help old ladies cross the street. Right? Like, it's that kind of a situation.
Weird Al fans, we set arson, but we make songs about it.
Yeah.
We set arson. You know what I meant to say.
Yeah, we set arson to things.
We set arson.
I do have to point out, and he uses it, he talks about nuclear bombs twice on this album. And even as an 8-year-old in the 80s, I understood what that was.
Yeah.
In the idea of a nuclear holocaust, because it was so fucking ingrained, the Cold War.
Yeah.
Kids now have no idea how scary it was and how much like everything told us that the end of the world was any day now.
See, and I was either so sheltered or spoiled that never crossed my mind. That being a reality was like, oh no, that's a thing for movies, TVs, and Weird Al songs. And I don't know, you'd think it never came up why I lived in West Germany and we never went to East Germany. That was never brought up. I didn't know that there was the literal embodiment of the Iron Curtain. I don't know how far away from where I live.
You could spit on it.
Yeah, I could have spit on it. I would have, God damn it. I would
Son
have
of a bitch.
showed those commies who's who is what I would have done. I would have did that. But yeah, so it never. It's funny because nuclear Holocaust humor was a constant in your house. I remember that growing up. There was a lot of nuclear warfare jokes, and you knew a lot about it. And you were one of the reasons where it was like, oh, you can be smart and funny at the same time. That's weird. Okay, smart people are always treated like dweebs on TV. I didn't know.
Really liked war games. On the Tandy 1000, we had a game called Mad. Which was mutually assured destruction. The whole point of the game was it was similar to what was in war games, where you're supposed to you're trying to prevent a war, and if a war starts, it just shows how everyone launches missiles and everyone dies. There was no winning that game.
Yeah.
Everyone dies in the nuclear holocaust.
I think I remember you telling me about that. I think that is where I learned about the concept of mutually assured destruction, because I hadn't yet seen war games. Probably. That's crazy. Yeah, well, I remember also a common phrase in your house is it only counts in horseshoes, hand
close only
grenades.
counts in horseshoes, hand grenades, and sometimes thermonuclear warfare.
Yep, that's exactly how you would say it. I don't know if you said it first to me or your dad, but I was like, oh, this is a bunch
I definitely
of nerds.
got it from
I like
him.
This
So
I was like, that's the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard, and solidified it all. Where the hell are we now? Oh, we were literally just talking about nuclear Armageddon, and now Polka Party. Which, okay, I'm wondering how many of these songs. I mean, I knew a lot of, not all of them. I definitely didn't know "Freeway of Love," "What You Need," "Harlem Shuffle."
I knew "Sledgehammer."
Sure.
We used to watch the video all the time on MTV.
It's a great video.
It's a great video. Susu Studio, I did not know at the time. Party All the Time, I didn't know.
Oh, sure.
I think I knew Say You, Say Me.
Okay.
Freeway of Love, I'm pretty sure. I didn't know What You Need. I did not know Harlem Shuffle. I did know Venus. Didn't know Nasty. I wish I had known Rock Me Amadeus at the time.
Come on. It's the best
I
song.
knew Shout, and I knew Papa Don't Preach.
It is okay. This is his third polka that he's written, right? Because there's no polka on the first record.
Right. Yep, this is his third.
So good.
There was a tour where he opened for the Monkees. He did his tour for this album. He toured he opened for the Monkees. It wasn't a Weird Al tour.
I think it's where my wife saw him here.
Nice. He said that he was that the Monkees were closing for him. That's what he said. So when he did that, performing it, that's where he would do "Everybody Have Fun Tonight" by Wang Chung between Shout and Papa Don't Preach, apparently.
Wait, really? He'd just sing a straight song? Just a cover back then?
No, I think he just added that to the polka.
Oh, he added it. I see.
And he said that he had fun, but that the Monkees were great on stage, but they seemed like they hated each other off stage.
That
they were not very fun to be around as a group.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. I mean, they were basically glued together, so.
Sure. And they were old men that had gotten together because they were handsome and some of them could play instruments.
Yep.
And they were pretty funny. Yeah, here's Johnny.
I did watch the Monkees a lot. So.
It's a good show. It was a great show. Did you watch the New Monkees or whatever they were called when they tried to revamp them in the 80s?
That might have been the one that I watched.
Oh, okay. That's also fair. Yeah, I had never heard. I don't think I had honestly heard Who's Johnny until maybe a few years ago. I must have looked it up early on once I figured out that was a parody, because I did not know this was a parody song. I was just like, oh, it's funny. It's about Ed McMahon. That's all I knew. Did you know Ed McMahon, Johnny Carson? What was your familiarity?
I knew who they were.
Yeah.
I got the joke of it. I do remember getting the joke of it. I didn't get all the references.
Sure.
And in fact, there's a lyric that until I looked it up today, I didn't know what it was.
What was it?
And he says, "A trooper to the end, a Clydesdale's best friend."
Oh my God, that's what he was saying. And why the fuck was he saying that? What am I?
I know that's. I'm like, there's no way that's the right lyric. So I looked it up. Everything says it. So I look it up. So you know how he says that he's selling beer and dog food?
Oh,
the Budweiser Clydesdales was a whole commercial series, and he did the narration of those.
Holy crap!
So. At the time, it was a relative reference. Sure. Now it's a deep cut.
Wow. Holy crap. Yeah, I don't know how young anybody ever listening to this show is, but in case there's anybody like considerably younger than us, Ed McMahon was a man with glasses who would frequently be drunk as Johnny Carson's sidekick, and he also represented he
was Johnny Carson's Andy Richter.
He was Johnny Carson's Andy Richter. That's exactly right. He also represented the Publishers Clearinghouse sweepstakes.
That's a letter.
Reference. Yeah, and he would show up to your house if you won, supposedly with a giant check. Like, I feel like he popularized the giant check as a concept.
See, I think that's why I know Ed McMahon.
Yeah.
Is because everything he did appealed to the old people. Mm-hmm. And when I was home, who was the one caring for me?
Yeah.
My grandmother. And so what was she probably watching? Shows with Ed McMahon on them. With Ed McMahon on the commercials.
He would be doing ED commercials today.
I very clearly remember those fucking Publisher Clearinghouse commercials.
Sure. You can't get it up, huh? Well, try Viagra. Here's Johnny. And
oh God!
I had to.
I mean, at this point, you'd have to do like a double parody where he takes an erection pill, humps it through a door, and it's interspersed with The Shining.
Yeah,
here's Johnny.
And he just
do you think Ed McMahon named his penis Johnny?
Why would he do that? He already knows a guy.
That's his best friend.
But name your penis after your real life friend?
I'm just saying.
That's
like
if I name my penis
friend,
Dan.
Right?
Why I can't name my penis?
Would you not?
Dan.
Did you? Oh, never mind.
Oh, okay. That's fine. We're learning things about each other. It's okay. We can hash this out on the other show.
Yeah,
that's fine. Don't wear those shoes is
another one that escalates.
Do you know I didn't look this up. What is the style parody here? Do you know? I can look it up.
I did look it up, and apparently it opens with kind of, and he's admitted this is a Kinks style parody, but it's mostly his own style.
Okay. Oh wow, that's kind of great. Oh, okay. Yeah, this one website specifically notes that it's somewhat like Father Christmas, which it is a lot like Father Christmas. So by the Kinks.
And I don't know that one.
Father Christmas, give me some money. I don't know if there's a lyric. Da, 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 but listen, if there's a Christmas song out there, Dan, I know it. So
that's fine.
But yeah, this is just another this is just him being a little pissy boyfriend is what he's being. He's like,
because he doesn't want to wear shoes.
Don't, honey. I don't want to see these shoes. Do whatever else you want. Which spit in my face. Yeah.
So there's a couple. There's a lyric in here that I misunderstood. That
ooh, please.
Reading it now definitely changes context a little bit. Because it says, or start laughing when you're drinking milk, so it comes out your nose, and you know that I'd do anything to please you. It sounded like it said, and you know I'd do anything to beat you. Is how my brain had heard it as a child, and for the longest time, that's what I thought he said.
Holy shit. That is wow. That is it's a good thing.
And then on top of that, as a child, I thought expose yourself meant like giving away information about herself. Now I understand expose yourself is flash the camera. As an adult, I understand it was actually far more.
Wow. As a child, yeah. Oh my goodness, she's going to reveal her inner person. Oh my goodness. How shocking.
She must have like some sort of she must have stolen bail bonds as a child or something. I don't know. She has an offshore account. Certainly that's all that could mean.
Some real skeletons in her closet, this girlfriend. He can't be blamed. That's amazing. I only knew Ruthless People as a movie. I don't think I knew this song. I think that is one that I had to look up.
I knew neither as a child.
Well, it was a failure of a movie. I can't even remember who's in it. I want to say Bette Midler and Danny DeVito,
Bette Midler, Judge Reinhold.
Of course, Judge
Helen
Reinhold
Slater, Bill Pullman.
Oh, Bill.
Directed
Bill's
by David Zucker, Jim Abrahams, and Gary Zucker.
It was them. Is it them trying to do straight comedy that isn't Airplane? That might be what it... Okay, now I almost want to see it. Let's see how bad it is. But the poster's like DeVito, Reinhold, Slater, Midler. You can see their names real tiny, but... Yeah.
And it's just this big old screw.
Yeah. Boy, we're really ruthless. That's right, Judge Reinhold. You are. I hope he has that line in the movie. That's all I'm hoping.
I guess you could say we're ruthless people, huh?
How many songs has he done? I feel like there are subgenres of Weird Al where you could, like, this is about, I mean, maybe there's the medical subgenre.
That's true.
But there's also
a few.
Definitely dental, because this and the U2 one that I can't think of right now. What's it
Cavity
called?
Search?
Cavity Search, yep. So that's, I feel like there are other, now I'm going to have to look it up. But definitely there's a medical subgenre. It's not just food and TV, everybody. Sometimes it's body horror.
Yes.
Weird Al's body horror songs.
Medical, I guess medical works because you got germs.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. That might be the other one I was thinking of.
The Nine Inch Nails parody.
So this is just a song that is about people losing their teeth, and so therefore I was like, I don't get it. I don't get why this is a.
It's kind of. I mean, to be frank, he's kind of shitty about it in the song.
Yeah.
The song's kind of shitty about it. Like,
is it the same guy from Don't Wear Those Shoes? He's just a real pissy asshole.
Just a real pissy asshole. Yeah.
But then Good Enough for Now is just a perfect, romantic country song that is not romantic at all.
I mean, it kind of is, though. I mean, if you think about it, it fits right along with
that other one.
What's his name? Oh my God, how am I blanking on so many names today? Australian, British, and Tim Minchin.
Oh, Tim Minchin,
and
sure.
his If I Didn't Have You, because the song is saying, if I didn't have you, someone else would do.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And his song is like, I love you. I would be sad if I lost you, but if I had never met you, I probably would have someone else.
Yeah, I wouldn't know any better.
Yeah. And this song's sort of like that too.
Sure.
In a way, it's about like, I'm pretty lucky. I found someone that ticks off almost every box. I mean, no one has someone who ticks off all the boxes. So.
Right. Yeah. It's the other end of his Cake parody from a few years later, which is what is it? Oh, basically where he can't handle anything wrong with anybody, even the minorest thing makes him.
The one
I can't remember if it's on Straight Outta
Close
Enough. Good enough. Not good enough.
Animated
Close
by
but no cigar. That's what.
Yeah,
it is.
animated by the guy who did Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah, there we go. I knew it.
Yeah, where he just having one earlobe too big is enough to just break up.
I would, and I know he'll never talk about this, but I would like to know where Weird Al was romantically in 1986. These are the things that we'll never find out about because there'll never be a tell-all. Which is fine.
He's very private about his personal life, which is cool.
That's fair. He's allowed to be. But I don't know. It's a good song. I sang it at your wedding, and it was a good time. Although I'm sure I fucked it up. I think I fucked up a couple chords, but that's
fine.
It's an easy song to play for those of you who are looking for a Weird Al song that's easy to pick. This is an easy one to play.
Yeah, because it's just a parody of a country, like just a soft country love song. So it's just a handful of chords.
It's just a soft country love song. That's all. You like that? Weird Al's publishing company, I believe, is Holy Moly Music, based on. Oh no, is his Earbooker? His might be Earbooker. Then who's Holy Moly? Maybe that's one of the either co-writer.
I know that
or
his
producer.
Record label at the time was Scotty Brothers. They're the ones who wanted him to do.
But then there's the music publisher, like who you publish your music through, and it's so complicated. So you have your own company name usually. I think Earbooker might be his. I could be wrong. Somebody's going to correct me on that, and that's fine. I welcome the corrections, ladies and gentlemen. And then the last song, Dan, is
Christmas at Ground Zero.
Christmas at Ground Zero. Oh, that, you know what? Earbooker Polka was the name of the one polka, so it's got to be. That's why that makes sense. It is his. Is described as his vanity plate on this website. Is there a logo for Earbooker? I just want to see. No, it's not much of anything. It's just some letters. But yeah, Christmas at Ground Zero, which is kind of a style parody. Well, no, not kind of. It is a style parody of who I mentioned earlier, Phil Spector.
Phil Spector, yeah.
Who has it's really sad because some of that one Christmas album he made is great. It's just too bad he's a murderer,
a monster,
giant hair.
Just an absolute fucking monster.
Yeah, psychotic. Have you ever? Oh my God! Anybody, if you haven't listened to Mystery Show, It's a very good podcast, and it's one that will only give you a glimpse of him. So you don't have to sit through a true crime thing, but there's one guy who describes having to just do one simple project with Phil Spector. It turned into a unwilling sleepover, and he's holy shit. It's just yeah. Basically, they're writing a theme for his TV show, and he comes in with a gun and says, "No, you're going to stay here all night." It's psychotic. But anyway, he invented a great sound. Yeah. Christmas at Ground Zero nails it.
Yeah.
And now that I think about it, it is obvious that this is obviously about nuclear panic. It's so weird that was a solid 40 years, basically, of nuclear panic. And I just didn't have to think about it because I was in some little bubble.
Honestly, apparently he wanted to make a music video for this. And his record label's like, no, we're not going to give you money for that.
Oh, man.
So he funded it himself. Basically, he just got a bunch of public domain and stock footage and just cut it together, and then just has a little bit at the end where he found an area in the Bronx that looked like it had been hit by a nuclear bomb to film just them singing the ending with a bunch of kids and people around him wearing, masks, gas masks.
And you can't, again, you get this far into this career, you can't say the man's not a satirist, not just a parody guy. I mean, come on, it's so good. And I think I'm trying to see if there's any like Duck and Cover. Did I know it as a reference, or did I learn it on this album? I don't know.
I remember, I don't think I knew of the film. Sure,
with the turtle.
Yeah, but I knew the term Duck and Cover.
Yeah, okay. I'm wondering if I again, I don't know if I learned it from here, because I'm sure the first time I heard this was from you too. You must have played this in.
Oh, I played this all the time. I love this song so much as a kid.
So good. We were talking before we recorded. There's a lot of people on this record cover and on the back. If you're out there and you're a Weird Al fan and you are one of these people or know one of these people, I sincerely want to talk to you. I will bet.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I will bet I've been in a room with one of them, because it's usually fans, unless these are, these might be actors who were doing a gig, but they also more likely are a bunch of Weird Al fans.
I mean, even by 1986, he had a pretty good following.
Yeah. So, I mean, come on. It makes me sad that this was a failure, because it's a very good record. It does have the cover is a recipe for failure, because it does hammer home, don't forget I'm a goofy guy who also plays the accordion and does do polka like Frankie Yankovic, who I'm not related to. And also, it makes it feel weird and ephemeral, and any other comedy act would be. They'd only have the one record. And this feels, again, alienating. It's fine. I love it. I love it as part of the whole. But I guess I can see maybe why it didn't have anything recognizable like Michael Jackson parody, or if he had,
what is this album about? And that's true. It doesn't really tell you what are you getting inside.
I'm trying to even think
he's not even doing any this is like a punk environment, and he didn't do any punk songs.
No, that's true.
So that album cover is a bit of a lie. If anything, they should have done some sort of Talking Head style cover, because that is kind of that it blends. That's really good for Weird Al.
Yeah.
The alternative cover is just him dressed as James Brown.
Yeah.
In other countries, looked like someone took a candid shot after they shot the video, kind of thing.
I will bet.
It definitely feels like a lot of effort was not put into this album, not just by Weird Al, but by everyone I think involved.
Sure. Yeah. If this is like his first contractual obligation album, then yeah, that's weird that the not death knell but discomfort knell started with this one, where he had to oh shit, I'm going to be in this.
Right, they're asking me to do contract. Another thing about the Christmas song is that the Scotti brothers wanted him to do a Christmas album, and so he wrote this. He wrote this song to show them what a Christmas album from Weird Al would be like, and they're like, you know what?
No.
How about no?
But I want that album. Oh my God.
I know, but he didn't want to do one at the time.
Oh, Al, please. You've only done 2 Christmas songs, maybe 3. I'll be proven wrong, but those are the 2 I can always think of. Oh my God. I want that so bad. That's a confluence of 2 things I love very much, which is Christmas music and Weird Al. Can you imagine? I mean, I absolutely can imagine. It would be that. God damn it, that's so good. Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know we've talked about this before, but I always like to remember or like to bring it up again. So you had, in order, you had your dad's first, you had In 3D and the first record? Were those
Yes.
two he had?
Yep.
And did you ever own Dare to Be Stupid, or you just went right to Polka Party?
Went right to Polka Party.
And then...
I didn't hear Dare to Be Stupid until much later.
Yeah, I think same here, and it's so good. It's so good. And then you get even worse. You got an even worse way later, though? Or you got like Bad Hair Day next. You literally said this 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, Bad Hair Day I think was the next one I had.
Okay.
I didn't get even worse until I got it for like $3 at the used audio cassette store.
I have never owned the Nirvana cover one. I've never owned that record. I've never owned it. It's weird. It's like the one that's not in my collection. It's not on vinyl in the US.
I think I've only owned that one on digital. I don't think I only got that on digital.
And I think... Yeah, you can't get it on vinyl in the U.S., but you can get it on vinyl in Europe. That was his, like... It's hard to find, though. And then after that, not that, like... I was buying them all on CD. And I think Bad Hair Day was one of my first records I ever bought, probably. I remember being...
So this is interesting. I'm just clicking through stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What is this? Why is that? Did Weird Al, like, produce that?
What?
Wendy Carlos. Oh, yeah. I see. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, Peter and the Wolf.
That's a different thing. Yeah. I'm just going through seeing what the order of albums are.
There's some information about Wendy Carlos in the next episode.
I've never owned the UHF album.
Mm-hmm. Which is also very good. I own that.
I own it digitally. But
sure. You never.
I never bought the album.
Sure. I don't remember when I first saw UHF, but I'm certain it was with you. I don't know if we rented it. Did we rent it, or did you own it?
We rented it.
Okay. There wasn't a lot.
And then I never owned Alapalooza.
Okay.
I remember seeing the first time ever seeing the Jurassic Park video was at someone's party on their TV. Yeah. Yeah. So Bad Hair Day was the next album that I owned, and then you got Running with Scissors.
Yeah. And that's
I got Pool Hat, and then Straight Outta Linwood. I bought all of them since.
Yeah.
I bought every internet leak as it came out.
Mm-hmm. Did you? I can't remember. So I knew Weird Al as only music videos first, and then when you showed me that there were full albums, that's what blew my mind, and I had to listen to them with you. Did you? How familiar were you with the videos? Did you have MTV? Because I feel like we didn't have MTV.
We watched MTV a lot as kids. That was the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember really seeing a lot of Weird Al videos though.
Okay.
But MTV was one of the things that would always be on in the background when Sean and I were little. Mm-hmm. That's why I know Sledgehammer, because that was, and some of those other songs that were definitely more recent 80s songs that were played on MTV a lot.
Sure. I think my mom rented one of his many tapes, his compilations, in which the interstitials were him making a Twinkie wiener sandwich, him eating Harvey the Wonder Hamster. I remember that really creeping me out. That really scared me. I remember that. I'm like, what is happening? And then I
actually saw a lot of videos when Ari was looking for him on YouTube.
Oh, really?
Like, I hadn't really seen many Weird Al videos.
Just the basics, like Eat It and Fat and all that stuff? Okay, yeah. Maybe me too, other than whatever was on that videotape that I was asked to watch as a child. Why did my mom...
I don't think I'd even seen Living with Hernia until I watched it today. I don't remember ever seeing it. Mm-hmm. It's a pretty good video. I liked it. And I definitely hadn't seen the Christmas at Ground Zero one.
Right. For those who aren't aware, Dan has a passing resemblance to Weird Al. And as a child, boy, oh boy, did he look like Weird Al's love child.
A legitimate love child, yeah.
Yeah. Here's the thing. You've committed to the stash for longer than Weird Al ever did. I feel like we've pointed that out for a very long time. Stash and glasses. You've never LASIK'd your eyes or your lip.
That's correct. But I've also never grown my hair out into stringy locks, so.
That's true. But that's because your hair would essentially poof out, right?
Yeah, it would look probably like Dad's did, which was just a big old white afro.
Like a clown wig, basically.
Like a clown wig.
The colors.
Yeah, it's an afro without any of the character.
Yeah. It's just blah.
Just blah. Blah.
There's video of me almost setting Dan's dad's hair on fire, if I remember correctly.
It's in the mix somewhere. I saw it once while looking through the videos we got there.
We were fun teenagers. We really were.
We were good people.
Good people. Dan,
Yes.
Would you? Okay, first we'll say this. Would you recommend this as a first record for anybody who's into Weird Al, or if not, why recommend this record to somebody who knows maybe modern Weird Al more?
I would say I probably would not recommend this as a first album.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like people need to cut their teeth on more parodies, like good parodies.
Sure.
But I think if once you like Weird Al, I think the number of original songs on this, and the quality of those, in my opinion, I really like his original songs on this. I think that would be a really good album to be like, this is Weird Al being more his self versus trying to mimic someone else.
That's fair. Okay. No, that's good. It's it has its place, and it does have, again, some of my favorite. Dog Eat Dog is up there for me, and Christmas at Ground Zero is up there for me overall of his songs. So there's plenty of good on here. And thank you for the historical context, Dan, because I did not know any of that stuff about this. I don't normally look that shit up. I'm glad you did. On the back, there's a punk reading Polka World, which I can't tell who's on the cover. It looks like it could be a small Weird Al and maybe Frankie Yankovic if they ever hung out, even though they're not related. I don't know. There could be a photo of him as a child hanging out with his good friend.
Yeah, I would say In 3D or Dare to Be Stupid are probably, like, if we're looking at, like, I just got this album new, and someone's like, oh, should I listen to that first? And as this 8-year-old, I would say, no, you should listen to Dare to Be Stupid, or you should listen to the other one in 3D.
In 3D.
I think the quality of the parodies on those albums are really good, and they're very popular songs.
Sure.
But they do have a couple good style parodies as well. It's got, Buy Me a Condo is on it. Midnight Star is on it, right? Like, those are really good, originals. Nature Trail to Hell. Yeah. But then you got Raya the Kaiser and the Brady Bunch. Eat It's on there. I Lost on Jeopardy.
Sure. That's
those are great.
One that I wasn't familiar with the original of.
That one I do remember seeing the video on TV.
Okay.
I remember that one. And then Dare to Be Stupid has, Like a Surgeon, I Want a New Duck, which is like Aries' favorite Weird Al song.
Oh my God, that one? Of them all, that's her favorite.
Yep. Yoda. Like, those are all like really great parodies, but then he's got style parodies like This Is the Life is on it. And One More Minute is amazing.
Sure.
The Girls Want to Have Lunch is on there for another good parody. Like, so, like, those two really do kind of kill it.
Al should have done a parody of Ghostbusters, but it would have to be a parody of I Want a New Duck, because Ghostbusters was a ripoff of I Want a New Drug. So I just feel like, Al, work on that. I'm sure you're listening. Okay, Dan. Well, thank you for joining me for your last regular episode. We will be doing bits and pieces here and there. Again, for those who aren't aware, I'll be doing the rest of the history of Fire Sign, hopefully the rest of the history of Python with Andre Jackman. And then at some point down the line, I am working on our next comedy album, but I have been working on that for 3 years. So hopefully, with all this shit that's been going on, hopefully this year it can get finished. It is called Dards and of Diddles. It is Dan and Jay's Comedy Hour's technically second album. If you don't count any of our Christmas albums, it's only our second album.
Yeah.
After, and it's been 20 years since we released that one, so it'd be nice to release a second one now.
Yeah. It feels right. It feels like the right time.
And it will, whatever it takes, and it will probably take a lot of strain financially, but whatever it takes to get it out on vinyl, that will come out on vinyl eventually. And so Dan and I will do a special episode when that happens. That will happen for sure. Dan, this comes out November 10th, I believe. So why don't you tell people where they can find you and what they should care about?
Well, I just created a link tree today, which might actually be rather populated come November. So just check me out at linktr.ee/dgomi.
Dgomi. DGOMI?
Yep.
Okay. Awesome.
You can find all my everything on there.
That's good.
So, Of Dice and Dens will be the most popular podcast in the D&D genre come November.
That's true.
I'm sure if we release another episode, then
we'll see.
So check that out. And check me out. I'll probably still be Twitch streaming in November because it's just something I play video games all the time, so I might as well put it on the screen. So that's, you can find the link on my link tree or just go to twitch.tv/dgomiller.
Yay. I'm just going to tell you guys, go to danandjay.com because Dan and I have a podcast called Dan and Jay's Comedy Hour. Also, you can listen to Hosts with Our Own Picard, which is our podcast about the show Picard. Hey, everybody, it's Jason. Just a very quick note. I clearly forgot a couple of things. Number one, it's called Hosts with Their Own Picard, not Host with Our Own Picard. Also, and I do that a lot. Also, Dan and I do have a comedy album that is being worked on. It's our first non-Christmas comedy album in 20 years. It's called Dards and of Diddles. It's hard to explain, but long story short, it was named by an AI. And that album is planned to be released by the end of this year. And then I hope for a vinyl release next year, at which point we will do a special episode. And if not next year, it'll be the year after because supply chain for vinyl is very slow as well. But that is our plan, and I just wanted to let you know to check that out. Keep your eye out at danandjay.com, which we actually have to record an episode of that real soon because there's a new trailer.
I know, I haven't watched it yet.
It's good. It's fucking not at all what you expect. I'll just tell you that. None of it's what you expect. It's going to be so good. I cannot wait. I don't think we're going to get an answer about Tom Riker, though. Anyway, go to danandjay.com, go to StolenDress.com, where all of my podcasts are. But Dan and Jay's Comedy Hour is one of the things that, this show is ending so that it ends on a high note. Dan and Jay's Comedy Hour, I plan to just fucking run into the ground.
We're going to run that into the ground.
Constantly. Like the Enterprise D in Generations when it crashes onto that planet, but we're just going to be long and slow and just going to slowly.
Yeah. I mean, the whole point of it is to make sure that Jay and I talk to each other. So really, everything else is just Michigas.
Exactly right. Thank you, Dan. No, it's Michigan, Dan. That's where I live.
Sorry, Michigan.
Detroit, Michigan.
It's Chinatown, Michigan.
It's Chinatown, Michigan. That's exactly what is happening right now.
I don't know.
That's it. Well, again, Dan, thank you for being here. And thank you
for having me.
Launching the show with me and coming back a few times. And
I apologize for that.
Yeah, it's fair. It's fair, especially those first few episodes. Those are Dan's to blame. We'll just say those were Dan's idea.
It was a different time. We all thought being edgy was a good idea.
That's also true. I'm sure I'm not happy with any of the language I used in a lot of those, or the person I was. Ladies and gentlemen, also next week is Weird Al Yankovic. Thanks so much, and have a good thing. Comedy on Vinyl is a production of StolenDress Entertainment. It is produced by Mike Warden and is hosted and edited by Jason Klom. Our theme song was composed and performed by Richard Levinson. You can email us at podcast@comedyonvinyl.com. You can also send snail mail to P.O. Box 725165, Berkeley, Michigan 48072. Subscribe to Comedy on Vinyl on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and anywhere else you can find podcasts. Give us a 5-star rating and write us a review. It helps. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Comedy on Vinyl, or find everything in one place at comedyonvinyl.com. A major portion of Comedy on Vinyl has been underwritten by Stand Up Records. Please visit standuprecords.com for all your comedy needs and tune in to the new Stand Up Records channel available on the Roku, where you can also find select episodes of this podcast. Visit StolenDress.com to listen to our other podcasts, watch videos, and imbibe freely of our multimedia content going back 15 plus years. StolenDress Entertainment.
Hey, it's my turn. Ah!